And now the second portion of As the World Turns, brought to you today by the Quaker Oats Company, makers of fine foods for the whole family.
Now, we've put together quite a list, and I guess really I should say that I put it together. By the way, when you named your children, did you name them before or after they were born?
Oh, well, it was after. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, your husband didn't have a name until he was several days old.
Why?
Well, we just didn't get around to it, I guess.
Oh, Mother. Must be such a wonderful moment. First time you look at your newborn child.
Yes, Lisa. It is.
Shakes the old man up a little bit, too.
I bet it does. Oh, well, about this list. Now, it's mostly girls' names, because I'm so sure I'm going to have a boy.
Oh, you are now,
Well, why mostly girls' names then, dear?
Just in case.
But why not boys, too?
Oh, if I have a boy, I know what his name is going to be. It didn't take me very long to figure that out. Oh, I've had my mind made up for several months. I told Bob about it just a little while ago, and, well, he's not too keen on it. But I would like your opinion.
Well, what is it, Junior?
Oh, no, Bob wouldn't hear of that.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't.
Well, what name did you pick up?
Well, now this is only tentative, but if I have my way, oh, I'd love to name him after you, Dad.
Oh, Lisa.
What do you think?
Oh, I think that's lovely of you, dear. But, how about your father? There might be hard feelings.
Well, I feel very flattered that you'd even think of naming your baby after me, but maybe Nancy's right. We wouldn't want any hard feelings in your family, dear.
Dear, do you think there would be?
Well, do you?
I hadn't thought of that. Well, I guess I will have to give it a little thought. Anyway, I just wanted to know what you thought of it.
Well, as I say, I'd feel pretty puffed up to have your son named Chris. But whatever you want to name him, it's all right with me.
You know, my dad's name is Henry. I never really liked the name Henry very much. Let's see, Henry Hughes. Henry Hughes. I don't like that, do you?
Well, Lisa, that's going to have to be up to you and Bob.
Oh, dear, I don't want to hurt my dad's feelings. Say, Christopher Henry Hughes. That way I wouldn't leave my dad out. No, I don't know. Oh, hi.
Well,
Penny. Penny, you are just in time. You can get your opinion.
Huh?
About what? About a name for my baby. Just the right name.
We'll return to As the World Turns in just a moment.
That's so. I was wondering about Christopher Henry Hughes. Well, it's very nice to name your baby after Dad. What makes you so sure it's going to be a boy? Oh, well, we more or less decided on a name if it's going to be a girl. I don't think I told you, Mother, or you either, Dad. Carrie or Carol? I think Carol.
Oh, that's a lovely one, Lisa.
What do you
Oh,
think?
Hughes, that's very nice.
Oh, I think it's very nice. Oh, you know, I can hardly wait. I wish I was going to have my baby tomorrow. After all, I've been pregnant, 7.5 months almost. That's an awfully long time. Just be happy you're going to have a baby, Lisa. You're a very lucky girl. Oh, don't you think that we can more or less make our own luck? Well, sometimes the circumstances beyond our control. Yeah, I think that we can pretty much determine what we will do and what we won't do. After all, we have freedom of choice. You make it sound very simple. Isn't it?
Chris, I think I'll make some coffee. How about it?
I think that's a very good idea. I'll go down and tell Paul that we're going to have coffee and cake.
All right, dear.
Lisa, why don't you go up and tell Bob to come down, huh?
All right, just a few minutes.
All right, fine.
I don't know why you want to start anything in front of my mother and father. I wasn't starting anything. All that business about freedom of choice. But it's true. But, Lisa, don't you worry about me. Or my choice, or whatever else I do. I said before, you're a very lucky girl. You've got a wonderful husband. You've married into a wonderful family. You have a lot of things that other people don't have. So just be happy with what you have and don't worry about me, huh? I wasn't only thinking of you. I was thinking of Ellen, too. And the trouble that she's gotten herself into. There's a girl I just don't understand. No one's asking you to. Why do you always take exception to everything I say? And why do you always get into things that don't concern you? Well, it seems to concern everyone else in this family. You said just moments ago that I am a member of this family. Look, Penny, I'm your sister-in-law. I would like very, very much for things to be different between us. And I know that Bob would give anything if we were closer. I know, he's told me that too. All right, then, why do you always shut me out of things? Lisa, I don't shut you out of anything. I want to go for a walk. But no, you're too busy. You have to go in the village and see Ellen. Penny, I want to talk to you, and we end up arguing. And that's my fault? Oh, Penny, don't you think I can be as close to you as Ellen? No, Lisa, I don't think so. Not ever.
We'll return to As the World Turns in just a moment.
What are you trying to say? That you don't like me because that's the way I felt for a long time? No, I am not saying that. You asked me if I thought that we could ever be as close as Ellen and I are. And what you don't understand is that Ellen and I grew up together. We went off to school together. We went to all our parties together. We shared all our experiences together. We've just been like sisters. And now I know what she's going through in a way that nobody else can. Please don't forget, I lost my baby, too. Oh, Ellen didn't lose her baby, Penny. She gave him up. She lost him, Lisa. And now she's found him. But he was adopted almost 5 years ago. I know all about that. You don't have to tell me. Oh, I'd like to tell you what I really think of Ellen. I'm not interested. Do you see? Do you see how you're shutting me out? You're treating me like I'm a stranger. I'm your brother's wife. We live in the same house, Penny. I am very well aware of that. All right, then why can't we carry on the conversation? Why won't you let us? Lisa, what is it you want to talk about? Oh, Penny, I know everything there is to know about Ellen. What of it? Well, I think that maybe you're just a little bit too close to the situation, but I've given it a lot of thought. And what she's doing, what she's thinking of doing, it's wrong. Lisa, that is not for you to say. Oh, but Penny, you know it is. You must. Look, she's just a spoiled, pampered, self-centered little girl. Hope that everything that's happened to her is her own fault. I said that's enough, Lisa. All right, I'm sorry. I really am. I guess maybe I said just a little bit too much. I guess trying to be a friend of yours is impossible. It isn't, Lisa. Believe me, it isn't. It isn't, then why can't we be friends? Lisa, the trouble with you is that you just get into everybody else's affairs. Now, I'm telling you. Stay out of Ellen's business. All right, you know whatever it is that you know, whatever it is that Bob told you, but I think it should stop right there. I don't think you should discuss Ellen with me, or with the family, or with anybody outside the family.
Lisa, did you call Bob?
I was just on my way up. Bob? Bob?
Yes, dear?
Why don't you come on down and have a cup of coffee and some cake?
Penny,
Yes, sir.
would you go out in the kitchen and help your mother, dear?
Sure.
Good.
Excuse me, Lisa.
Lisa,
Yes, Dad?
dear, we're going to have to be a little careful with Penny.
What do you mean?
Her losing her baby, and we'll have to be a little careful what we say to her. I think you can appreciate that.
Of course I can. Well, I guess I did say a few things that I shouldn't, but... Dad, she's just so touchy.
But try to understand her.
All right. I'll be more careful in the future.
you today by the Quaker Oats Company, who also bring you the Tom Ewell Show tonight over most of these same stations. Maternity Fashions from Avon. Join us again tomorrow for another half hour of drama on As the World